What's going on, my friends? This is Dustin Stelzer with Electrician U, and I have no clue where I am or why I'm here. I was Googling why electricians are better than plumbers, and all of a sudden, I'm in a different place.
Get out of my way.
Whoa!
God.
Is this a new apprentice?
What's this hat and crap? Come on, dude.
Electrician
Oh my God.
apprentice over here?
Did you say electricians are better than plumbers?
Oh man, no.
What the what?
Not even any competition. What am I wearing? What is this hat?
Well, hey, you're a smart guy. You've moved up.
How you doing, man?
Man, I'm great. What's going on with you?
I'm living the life.
How did you end up in Dallas?
I have no
are
idea,
you lost?
Man.
You're a long way. You're a long way from Austin.
I went through a portal. I think a Google portal. I got down a hole, and now I'm here.
I think you got flushed.
You got all this gimmicky sayings.
I know.
You're so good at this.
Hey, man, it happens.
You're so good at this. I love it.
What's up?
Oh, dude. Well, first off,
Yes.
Plumbing. Why? All of my followers have been wanting to do this whole plumbing versus electrician thing.
Plumber versus Electrician.
Get the tactics on it, the actual tacticals. Like, why are we better than you?
Well, you're not. So this is a short video.
No. Why? So why did you get into plumbing first and foremost?
I actually got into plumbing because one of my best friends, I was 16 years old. I had thought about quitting school, was getting ready to. I was managing a restaurant, a hamburger place. Had one of my best friends working for me one night. And he looks at me and he says, "Are you going to do this forever?" I thought, dude, I am 16 years old. I'm managing a restaurant, probably making $5 an hour, you know. Yeah. Life is amazing. Well, why not? And he says, so what happens if you quit or get fired? Who's going to hire a 16-year-old restaurant manager? And I'm like, wow. Well, he told me about his 3 older brothers and his father that were all plumbers and how much they loved it, how much money they made. Life was good. It was probably 2 or 3 weeks later, I either quit or probably got fired. Probably. And I called one of his brothers, and I'd quit school at that point. I'm like, man, look, I need a job. And I went to work with him. It was a bank remodel in downtown Dallas. I loved it. So cool. Plumbing.
What was it, though? Like, what was it the first time you'd ever worked with tools, or like what kind of sucked you into it?
No, I like that. It was the idea of I was building something. I was making something out of nothing. That we poured concrete there. We brought pipes up. We built a restroom. And it's like, man, this is cool. Yeah. And I did. I worked there the rest of my junior year, worked there that summer, and I knew I needed to go back to high school, so I did. I graduated with my class, and then right when I got out, I got right back into plumbing. I just loved it.
So you went through the union?
No. I came up open shop, went to work for an open shop company, loved it, got out of high school, went back to work for open shop company, and I was actually open shop. I started plumbing in 1980, got in the union in 97. So 17 years of open shop, and then got about 25 years vested in the union and became an instructor for them.
Wow. Okay. So what was your decision ultimately to go into the union?
I was looking to get back into commercial. I'd done residential for a long time. I'd done service for a long time. I wanted to get into commercial, called one of his other brothers and said, man, look, I'm wanting to get in commercial. He said, go down and apply in the union. I said, they're not going to hire me. I've never been in the union in my life. He said, Roger, they need help. They'll hire you. And I went in, interviewed. I think I interviewed on a Thursday and had a job on Monday.
Were you already a master at that point?
No, I was not. I was a journeyman, had no endorsements, didn't even have my journeyman med gas. So once I got in the union, I knew that I wanted to grow. I wanted to do things different and started studying. The union taught me med gas. One of my buddy's other brothers, I walked into their plumbing company one day. He said, why are you the only brother without a master? I'm like, oh man! Now there's the pressure. I know. I know. It's like, go.
Those are the best friends.
So I did. Went and got my master's, and now I've got every endorsement in Texas: med gas, water supply protection specialist, multi-purpose residential fire protection systems, and my responsible master plumber. So it's pretty cool.
Okay. What do you like the least about the trade? Maybe not running the business part, but like the actual doing the work, nuts and bolts.
I'm really lucky because most of it doesn't bother me. Dealing with customers sometimes is not the great. You get some customers, you're never going to make them happy. I do not care what you do, but we still got to try. Yeah. And it blows my mind because we will go out to a customer and we focus on customer service. I've studied sign large sales training, communication, personality, content marketing. I mean, everything about how to treat our customers better than anybody else. And when you're out and you talk to them, oh God, we love you. Thank you for doing this. It was amazing. And the next day they've filed a complaint against you against the board. They've wrote a bad review on the Better Business Bureau and any other social media site they can find. And they're like, they never even called. It's like, why didn't you just call and tell us there was something wrong? Yeah. And it's like people want things for free these days. I hate to say it.
Yeah, everybody's got something to say too, and it seems to be these days that the something they have to say is a lot easier for them to be negative about things than it is to be, like, actually recognize people. Mm-hmm. And it's, you know, YouTube comments too. I noticed, like, there's a lot of YouTube comments that people spend the time and actually write something really, really kind. And I always tell my followers, I'm like, dude, thank you so much, because people love to just hide behind their keyboards and then, like, fire off. Yes. They hate you and they just want to spew hate at you so that you feel small and they can feel big. But when somebody actually takes the time to write something that's kind and like, hey, we noticed your videos are doing well and we've been watching you for a long time, it means the world. So,
and I love that, because I'm the kind of person, if I go eat at a restaurant and my server was amazing,
yeah, I'm gonna be like,
I'm like, hey, dude, yeah, but I'll also tell them, can you send the manager over? And they'll look at me like, yeah.
Oh, no, I messed up.
They're like, yeah. And they're like, okay, wait, I thought everything went well. And the manager will come over. And I mean, literally, just the other day, I was walking out of a restaurant here in Garland. I walked up and said, guys, you could tell. I said, are you the manager? He said, yeah. I said, I want to let you know you've got a server over here that is phenomenal. I said, this guy came up, just a pleasure to talk to, took great care of us. And I want to go out of my way to tell people about the positive. And, you know, I was in the food and beverage industry. I used to be a bartender in Austin, did all kinds of things. But, man, I love the fact that we have the opportunity to take care of people. And when you get those that just jack you over and you're like, I did nothing to deserve this, that's the part about it I love.
Yeah, my favorite thing, too, is to turn a bad situation where you can tell a customer is so fed up and they've had such a bad time with other people, and you come in and just, like, shine. You know, just take care of them and do everything correctly, and obviously show pride in your work and show that you care and that you're, you know, that you think about them, because it just immediately turns their whole world around, and you got a customer for life.
And that's good, because there's a lot of tradespeople out there that don't take pride in their work, and that blows my mind. They're just like, look, I'm just gonna come here and get this done. Yeah, it's like, you didn't even do it right.
Not even just that, but, like, there's a lot of people that don't know how to converse with people. They don't know how to be, like, a nice, bubbly, you know, kind person to be around that other people want to be around. They just have, like, this cold, callous, hard construction worker thing. And it's like, being in business, at least, you kind of have to have a persona. And it's not to say to fake or, like, to be something that you're not, but it just goes a long way in business with customers to feel good about you and you present yourself in a good way.
And that's wonderful, because one thing that I try to tell our guys is, look, this has to be a positive experience for the customer.
Yeah. From beginning to end.
When we walk in, look, that they're in a stressful situation, their psychology, they're in distress mode. Hey, I've got a problem. I had to call you. I don't know what my problem is. I don't know what you're going to try to charge me. And they're automatically not in a good spot. And we have that opportunity to walk in and say, hey, look, we deal with this all the time. You're going to be okay.
Yeah.
And then if you'll bring that calming voice in and look at them and let them know, I'm listening to what you're saying. Don't worry about that. We got this. And they're like, oh my God, thank you so much. And man, you can start it off right there and make their whole day better.
Yeah.
I love it.
I agree. So as far as doing the work, what is your favorite part of your industry? Like,
I'm a plumber. It's laying pipe.
No, I mean, do you like doing it in houses? Do you like doing it in
I like
cars?
it in houses. I like it in cars. Yeah, it does in the back of a truck. You know,
What's your favorite?
The whole thing. I think walking into a situation where people have been told, look, the last two plumbers have said this can't be done. Yeah, it can.
Let me in. Let me in there, coach.
I did a remodel on the First United Methodist Church in downtown Dallas, and I was talking to the director one day. And he said, Roger, you're pretty good at this. He said, I like the fact that you find a way to do things. And we happened to be standing outside, and I looked up and I saw the steeple. I said, Rusty, I said, you see that steeple up there? He said, yeah. I said, I can put a toilet up there and make it work. And he just looked at
Prove
me.
it.
And he's like, I said, look, you may not want to pay the bill.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, I can put a toilet up there and make it work. And that's what I love. I love walking into these situations where other plumbers have said, look, there's no way to do this. It's like, you know what, there is. You may not like the price tag, but if you're determined this has to be done this way, I'm one of these people, I think so far outside the box that it's like, look, I know we can do it. You may not like it. You may not like the price tag, but it can be done, and I can find a way to do it. I also like the fact that I can look at it and say, look, we might be able to do this and make it work. So to me, that's my thing. Being able to look at it like most plumbers don't look at it.
Yeah, that's another thing. It's funny you mentioned that, but every customer that I offer solutions to, if there's something, even if it's something I don't want to do, there is nothing that can't be solved with a certain budget. You know, if you can rip an entire wall open, take sheetrock off, do with the thing, put sheetrock back up, you know, it costs a lot of money, but you can do it. But I don't ever tell a customer that there's not a way. I always give them the cheapest way, the best way, and the most expensive way. And those will oftentimes, one of them will work for them. But
and those three options are one of the best things you can learn as a technician. Yeah. Give them options. I can put my truck in this room. We can sit in the front seat and shoot videos. But we got to tear out a wall to do it. Then we got to tear out a wall to take it back out.
Yeah.
And the price you may not like, but it can be done.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good way to look at it.
Yeah. So I think what we've said here is that electricians are better.
No, so you heard that all wrong. God, see? I'm just telling you, that's what's wrong. He's been shocked too many freaking times.
Have you ever been shocked?
Oh,
have you ever messed
God,
with electrical?
Yes. Oh, God, yes.
Okay.
That's why I'm not an electrician. I know better now.
Yeah. See, I can't say the same thing about plumbing.
You've never...
I've never played with turds, man.
You've never been shit on or...
No!
can't even go there.
Have you?
Well, not by anybody else.
You got an OnlyFans that I don't know about? Oh, bro.
Yeah. I'll put it in the comments.
I did, actually. I thought about being a plumber. You and I actually talked about me coming on some jobs.
You bet.
I even got the whole apprentice card filled out. My hand was shaking. And I was just like, I don't know if I really want to do this. But, you know, I don't know. What you've said in another video that we did is, doesn't matter what you do. You know, if you're an HVAC, if you do concrete work, if you're an electrician, all of it is a valuable thing. The construction industry is banging, and it's going to always be banging. There's always a need for the things that we do. People live in houses, businesses. I mean, we keep the infrastructure of the society up. And it's not even just America, the entire world needs these trades, so it's massively important. So watching somebody else do, making content, pushing out quality, being good at what you do and having that messaging going out, I just respect you for that. And
I love it. And something you said, and this is something anybody watching can think about. Whenever you're driving on the road, look around you. Every building, every road, every bridge you go across, everything you see other than the grass and the trees was built by or will be repaired by a tradesperson. Yeah. It's construction. It is what it is. The opportunities are getting better, and there's less people getting in the trades each year. So when he talks about the opportunities, look, the opportunity's there. And what I like about the trades is, especially now, I'm mainly residential. Now, I've done a lot of commercial. What about you? Residential, commercial, a little bit of both?
All of it.
Okay.
Industrial, service, and the construction.
And you started your own company. Did you have to have $1 million in the bank to do it? Yeah, me either.
It would have helped.
Matter of fact, I was broke.
It would have helped. Oh my God.
Oh my God. It would have helped a lot. Yeah, I might have been very successful then. The neat thing about it though is you can literally, once you get your licenses, you can put yourself in that position where, look, if I want to work for myself, I can. And guys, there's some of us out there that aren't meant to work for other people. It's a hard thing for us to do because we see things our way. But I do. I love that. And look, I respect everything you're doing too. Teaching people about the trades and the opportunities out there are huge, and it's a great deal.
Yeah. Thank you for transporting me up here through the YouTube portal.
Dude, it is so good to have you here in Dallas, but watch how easy this is. One click of a button and look, there he's gone. Hey guys, now I have a new YouTube channel. Welcome to Electrician U. All you got to do is follow me, click, subscribe, ring the bell, send me money, whatever you want to do. I'm Dustin Stelzer. Welcome to my channel.
Best music and video.